We're getting booched today, bruh.
The next topic is these Celebrations products.
Yes!
You're telling me that there's products?
They're coming out with products.
What?
Are you talking
So
about
we got
English?
The products
Pokemon
we
products?
discussed and talked about, those beautiful products?
We got Lance's Charizard finally
nice.
revealed, and we got Dark Sylveon finally revealed as well.
What?
These are full promo boxes.
Yes.
The full Charizard V box. Dark Sylveon box. Those both come with a regular and a jumbo in there too.
Yeah.
What is their deal with the jumbo? Like, why are they going buck wild with the jumbos?
Because they have nothing else to offer. They don't want to make us
Dude,
any action
it's
figures
like,
anymore.
You get a little guy, and then you get a really big one.
Honestly, I want the action figures more.
I like the little figures.
Yeah, you remember when it was like we used to get those all the time.
Yeah.
Like it was, like they do the jumbos every once in a while, but they would also put in a good mixture of like, here, let's throw you a figure for the box as well. And we haven't seen that. Like, they do it in, like, premium boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but there used to be $20 boxes to where you can get a figure.
You're right. They give you a promo card, too, and a figure.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have that figure than the jumbo box.
I agree.
Me
I
too.
concur. But anyway, so none of these ones have a figure except for the... Does that Pikachu one have a figure in it?
Only
No,
that premium Pikachu one has the jumbo figure, but that's it. They do one of those like statue figures a year, so that one was expected, but we never get like the regular size little small figures anymore.
I was trying to think what is the last $20 box that came out that actually had a figure in it, and the one that comes to mind is the full art back in early 2020, I believe, the full art that had Pikachu, Scorbunny, and Sobble and Grookey on it.
I think that was
that's
the
exact
last one.
That's the exact box I was thinking of, the one with the Galar starters.
Yeah, that's the last $20 box I can think of that actually had a figure with it.
I do think that was the last one, because then before then it was just all Sun and Moon. There was a few in there, like obviously like the Tapu, like Tapu Koko had one. I think Zygarde had one, but that was also earlier on because it was later.
There was they did a bunch of. I mean, the Mewtwo boxes. Mewtwo had 2 different boxes that each had one, and Gyarados had one at one point too.
Gyarados had 2. Gyarados had a regular and a shiny.
And a shiny.
But the shiny came first. Also, when Mewtwo had the X Mewtwo and the Y Mewtwo, there was also, and these are the ones I got. I didn't get the regular ones where like they're full on colored with like the purple and all that stuff. Toys R Us had their own exclusive version that was pearlescent, so it was all like white looking. It looked like almost like a prototype figure, and those are the 2 that I got. So I don't have the regular figures. I have the 2 pearlescent ones.
And I remember when Toys R Us went out of business, they still had a bunch of those boxes left over, the Toys R Us exclusive ones, and then they started popping up in Meijer and Walmart's.
What?
I mean, they gotta sell them somehow, right?
They just offloaded their inventory. They're like, all right, now it's Myers.
Yeah,
that's nuts.
So very, very random. But Pokemon, where's those figures at? Like, I think that'd be cool to bring those back.
More, please.
Yeah,
more of those.
More
it might
figures.
It might just be more expensive to do those now.
Yeah,
Probably.
I think so. A separate mold for every single new little box. Yeah.
That would be my guess, is that they're probably too expensive now to do. So that's why we only see them in premium boxes. But the task at hand, this Dark Sylveon and this Lance's Charizard, what are our thoughts on this as far as the cards themselves?
I love them. It's weird that it's like the Dark Sylveon one is like you're not expecting it to be like an angry Sylveon because it's so cute. Like on the box it's all precious and happy, and then the card is like menacing.
I like the angle of the Dark Sylveon.
I was just gonna say it kind of reminds me of like how they have the Dark Charizard that's like looking over its shoulder or whatever, like he's turned. It's like that, except for the quality of it is like really high. It's like really nicely rendered.
The art style is not necessarily the same as Dark and Light Pokemon.
No, not at all. I mean, it's like it's an ultra rare version of those.
So that's interesting as well. Of course, you do get those 4 Celebrations packs inside of it and 2 regular packs as well. But then the Lance's Charizard.
We were talking about this before the podcast. The art The Lance artwork is bizarre, like a little bit weird.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a sketch for like Disney films before they turn them into 3D.
Yeah, it
I don't
doesn't
know.
look like Pokemon.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look like that traditional Pokemon art. There's just something weird about it because, like, obviously Lance's Charizard, the famous card that we never got here, is a very stylized, very unique Charizard. This, like, for some reason, the artwork on this and the Dark Sylveon don't look like Pokemon artwork. They look very, like...
They're very different. Yeah,
very...
it's not bad artwork.
No, it's
good.
not. It's just, it's very, like... you
Right.
look at it and you're like, this is not the same thing. Like, but
we're not used
to
to it.
fine. Yeah,
The
it's definitely
cartoony
fine.
style is different.
Yeah.
I think it looks great though. Regardless, like it looks really clean.
Absolutely. But we got, we'll have that Dark Sylveon. We'll have the Lance's Charizard. We'll have the Zacian. We'll have the Dragapult as well.
Dragapult. I can't wait for the Dragapult Prime. That one is so cool.
Honestly, I think that overall, that's probably got to be my favorite out of the boxes.
It's just that one just like has such a distinct, like it just reminds me of the Heart Gold, Soul Silver era.
That close-up look right on Dragapult.
Yeah, with the
Very,
little,
very
they always
nice.
had that little glint in the eye or on some part of the card. They had always had that little
always that
sparkle
close
there.
up on their face. That's why I love the Prime cards. They're great. I like that. So we're gonna talk about the other ones obviously, but this one's directly involved in. These are directly involved in a box, so we'll talk about these first. The Pikachus. So
Yes.
Pikachu.
we got inside of the jumbo one that comes with the big figure, we get that one Pikachu VMAX where it looks like he's trying to hug you. The one we never got here. That's the different art of the VMAX one. We saw that one a while back, but we're finally getting that here. And
It's
then,
so cute with the arms out. He's like, hello.
yeah, it's
Big
Hug
old teddy bear.
Pikachu. And then we got the obviously the one running, that artwork with him running through the field by himself, with the lightning coming out.
Run.
Oh.
So that's great. But the one that everyone is talking about is the
what's
big
that?
V-Union Pikachu. All right?
I'm ready.
So we got to see what V-Union Pikachu looks like, and I don't think anyone expected this.
No.
There are...
Not at all.
There's not one Pikachu on here, Nate. There's not two Pikachus on here. There's not
wait,
three.
let me guess.
What?
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Okay. What would make most sense for the 25th anniversary?
Not four.
Two, if you subtract the one and then carry the two,
There's not
and then
five.
Take the square root of
I'm going to
that.
make a very educated guess
There's
here.
not 15.
Mm-hmm.
7,532 Pikachus.
Close. It's 25.
25.
I was just a little off. I was
a
really
little
close,
bit. You were
though.
right
Yeah.
there, right there.
Yeah.
So there
close.
are 25 Pikachus on this card, but there's something special about this card that besides the 25 Pikachus, it's that this is not new artwork. These are 25 famous images of Pikachu all put together on different levels of the PNG file on Photoshop. So there's representation from so many different artists. Yes, Kamiya is there. Don't
Yay!
worry for Kamiya fans. But there's so many artists represented here. I cannot wait to see the full list because I can't off of just visually look and name every single one. But obviously there's some very famous Pikachus on here.
Just go look at all the previous Pikachu cards and then look at who illustrated them. Seriously?